Okay, this video is made for Skater Joel 567. He asked me to make a video on how I made my box. So here it is. 1 second, let me get the plans. Oh wait, they're right there. Okay. Alright, so start off with the dimensions. So this box is 7 feet long, it's 16 inches wide, and it's 2 inches tall. So the materials you're going to need for this are 10 16-inch 2x4s, okay, 4 84-inch 2x4s, 6 12-inch 2x4s, 1 84-inch by 16-inch sheet of plywood. That was a design flaw when I made this. It's actually 84 inches by 18 inches sheet of plywood, okay? Remember that. You might want to copy this down on your own sheet of paper. 1 84-inch long piece of angle iron. I said Bondo, but I wasn't thinking right. It's actually 1 tube of Gorilla Glue. There's going to be 22 components, plus, you know, you're going to have to purchase wood screws. We used, what were they, 3.5-inch long wood screws, and then just a power drill with a drill bit. Alright, hold on. These are really dirty, by the way. Let's see. Okay, start off with building the bottom. So you are going to take one of your 84-inch 2x4s. You're actually going to take 2 of them and start building the base frame. So put one of them here, one of them here, and drill them into your 16-inch 2x4s. Okay, so 2 of those. Drill those in here and here, and here and here. Okay, we use two screws, 2 wood screws on each one. You could probably use 1, I guess, but yeah. Alright, step 2, an overhead, step 2, like an overhead view. So now that you have that, you're going to put in the support, which is going to be more of your 16-inch 2x4s, okay? You're going to use 3 more of those, minus, you know, the outer ones, so 3 of them. Space them 1.75 feet apart to equal 7 feet. We actually didn't even do that. We just like looked at it and yeah. So yes, and then 2 screws on each side. Yes, and that's going to be the frame. So this is what it's going to look like. Just like that, right inside there, just to give it some support. Okay, step 3. You're going to get your 12-inch 2x4s. This is what's going to give it its height. So you're going to put those on the inside of the wood, just like that, okay? So you're going to drill that in there. That is what is going to give it its height. You're going to do that 6 times. 1 here, 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 there, and there. So that would be, here's another view of that step. So we're going to be here, here. I didn't draw them in because I didn't, you know, yeah. But here, 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 and here. So that's where all the legs are going to go, okay? And now the bottom is done, okay? Now, to start on the top, you're going to repeat the first step. So build another one of those frames, okay? And put the supports in again. And then you put your piece of plywood over that step, okay? So once you, hold on 1 second, where was it? Let's see. Yeah, after you build your second frame, okay, this is your top one, you put your sheet of plywood over the top of it, okay, which is that, so that goes just over the top, okay. You can drill it into, what we did is we drilled it into every little support leg. So one here, so we drilled it in there, hold on, let me zoom out a little bit, okay. There, you know, there, and there, every leg, okay. Okay, and then once that is complete, you get your angle iron and you apply the Gorilla Glue, and make sure you read the instructions on the Gorilla Glue, because you actually have to like let it, like, before you actually like put it on, you put it on to the top of the box, right? And then you let that glue sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you put the angle iron on and you clamp it for, I think it's like at least 3 hours, but we just did it overnight. And yes, and then once that is done, you have your bottom piece, which is this piece, okay, and then you have your top piece, which is this piece, okay, and you put your top piece right on top of this piece and drill into every single leg, okay. And then once you're done, it should look like this. So that last step might seem a little bit confusing. So you have this part, right? Okay, this, and you lay it on top of this part, which is the bottom, and then this part's the top, and you lay it on top of that, and it'll just rest on top of there, okay? And then you drilled in, we drilled it on every single leg. So we drilled it in there, there, and then on this leg, there, and then on this leg, right there, and on that leg, and on that leg, and on that leg. And then your box is complete after, you know, you let the Gorilla Glue sit. And this is additional. It's not, you know, necessary. Well, it's not, you don't need it. But this box weighs a lot, okay? I would say 100 and something pounds. So it would definitely take 2 people to move it every single time. But if you take a pair of trucks, you know, like an old one or something, and you drill it in, you know, through the little holes right there with wood screws to the very end of it, and then put some wheels on it. I just used longboard wheels because I thought it'd be a little bit smoother. Then what you can do, here, I'll set this down for a second. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get a good view of this. It should be okay. Okay. Then what you can do is just pick it up on one side and roll it. So that way you can move it with just one person. Okay, I really hope that helped. If you have any questions, just, you know, send me an email or something, and I'll try to help you. Yeah, it's a really great box. It's long enough, it's perfect. Alright, hope that helped.